Right then, guys. Good evening. Welcome to break 212, which is going to be a two-box contenders football break. Really looking forward to this one. I think I actually broke this last year off the top of my head. So this is, I think we're finally getting to that stage in the season where I actually started being able to break some of the products rather than it being all my brother. But yeah, looking forward to this one immensely. It's one of those like sort of classic products. You sort of like know what to expect. Obviously, we're going to be looking for 10 autos, which I think is probably one of the, other than when we've done like Leaf products and stuff like that. Certainly the most autos in sort of a two-box break that we've done this year. So yeah, fingers crossed that will be we'll get some nice autos. Obviously, two of those autos will should be like physical on-card autos as well. So that would be really cool. So yeah, looking forward to it. We've got a couple of people dropping into the chat. So we've got Malcolm there, and who's got the yeah, we've got Dan. Looks like we've got Dan in here as well. So yeah, after a Matt Coral auto. I am completely out of the loop with what's happening with Matt Coral. So has he had a bit of a step up, has he? I really need to get up to date. Because he was injured, wasn't he, last season? So has he had a bit of have we had a bit of better news with him? No, that was all last year, but yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, definitely. Thanks, Malcolm. Yeah, I'm doing all right, thanks. As I say, I've been off the last 2 weeks, just with the family. Obviously, the first week was a bit of a wipeout, as you'll probably know from listening to obviously the breaks and stuff. Obviously, wife and little boy was poorly in the first week of the Easter holidays. Fortunately, since Thursday of that week, they started feeling better, and this past week we've had an absolutely lovely time. Me and my wife shared our first ever sort of like dinner date this afternoon, which was really kind of weird. We've had little like coffee breaks here and there, but we haven't been for a proper meal. But it's our wedding anniversary in a couple of weeks, so we wanted to get out and have an actual meal for the first time in nearly 13 months. So yeah, it'll be really interesting. Oh right, yeah, of course. If you yeah, I forgot with the Panthers. Like you're looking at yeah, Matt Corral will probably be gone, but yeah, you never know. As I say, the checklist on contenders, obviously the sticker auto, which with sticker autos, obviously the on card autos tend to be like the top guys, but obviously the sticker autos like can be anybody. The weird thing with this product is that you obviously Brock Purdy is a sticker auto, so he's one of the apparent more common kind of guys in the set type of thing. So being mystery relevant, but the QB, obviously, I suppose he was always intended to be in this set. But yeah, so yeah, we'll see how we get on. But yeah, so we've had a much better week here. Reason why I was a bit all over the place getting minis ran and stuff like that today was my wife's sister, so my sister-in-law and brother-in-law are moving down to Cornwall. Wishing them all the very best down there. As I say, it's a big move, obviously, to move from like where we are, kind of obviously in the middle of the country, down to Cornwall. But it's something they've always wanted to do, and they got married last year, so they're sort of chasing the dreams, got new jobs and all the rest of it all set up. So we absolutely wish them all the best. But yeah, it's a bit of an emotional toll, definitely on my wife, because she's very, always like obviously grew up with a sister, and they've lived together and stuff like that. So I do feel a bit sorry for her. She's having a quiet time downstairs. I think marking schoolwork weirdly just to keep herself busy because she's obviously been a bit. It's a bit of an emotional time. Obviously, having your sister or closest sibling moving so far away. But yeah, still only 4 or 5 hours in the car to get down there, so it's not the end of the world. But the main thing is that they make the most of it, and as I say, it's been their kind of dream as a couple to get down there. So fingers crossed it all works out, and all the rest of it. Not something I'd like to do. I like to keep places that never really wanted to live anywhere that I've gone on holiday. I know, like, you sort of joke about it, but I think to go and live and work in the place that you sort of tend to go on your holidays down to Cornwall or wherever it may well be, slightly different when you work there. But I think if I was a millionaire, I think I'd quite happily get like a place down there, or where I didn't have to work or something like that, and I could just swan around and live a life of leisure or something like that. But yeah, I think with the stresses of work and stuff like that, I think you could end up hating the place. And then where do you go on holiday? Where do you go to relax? That's just my mindset there. But I don't know what you guys think about that. Anyway, I've been waffling on for 7 minutes already, so we'll get into the break really soon because I don't want to keep you around too long this Saturday night. Um, on the flip side of it, though, guys, we are having a post week this week. You'll be glad to hear. I know it's probably about a week later than we would normally do it. Main reason for that is basically, obviously, myself and my brother, and obviously we're all married to teachers, so the Easter holidays are our chance to sort of have a family time, if that makes sense. And then that has the knock-on effect of, like, my mum and dad obviously wanting to spend time with grandkids and all that kind of stuff. So we've just been really, like, well, on holiday, on and off, obviously over the last 2 weeks. So that's why things have been delayed. But I've been able to hand over all of the break cards to my dad today. I don't know if I'll get this break sorted by Tuesday, but I definitely will do my very best to do that, because I'm back at work on Monday, and then obviously, like, my time gets a little bit more condensed. But I'll try and get this sorted so that they can go out in the post on Wednesday. Um, excuse me. But yeah, just fingers crossed that we have a good break in the first place. But yeah, post should be completed on Wednesday. So do let us know. Again, guys, me and John, we need to get our act together and start giving you options for retail stuff like blaster boxes and cello packs and stuff like that. We keep on saying that we're going to do it. We just never get around to the time. But you can obviously get a decent saving from us by getting stuff shipped with your break cards and stuff like that. We get quite a few people now ask us about box prices and if we've got retailing and stuff like that. And we don't. Last season we got every single bit of retail for everything, whereas this year I don't know what they're playing at. We're getting more hobby boxes, which is good in some respects, but a lot more expensive, and we're not getting as much retail. So we got Contenders retail last week, blasters and cello packs, but we haven't had any Prism retail sent to us. So cello packs, blasters, nothing like that. We didn't have any rookies and stars sent to us, which was really disappointing. So yeah, it's a bit of a funny one with that, but we'll have to start getting a bit of a sort of a stock list out for bits and bobs that we've had delivered, if anybody is interested. I think that is everything up to date. This next week we are due to receive our playbook allocation, so probably towards the end of the week we'll look to. I think John's going to do drop a Contenders basketball break out potentially tomorrow, and he's also going to do I think a limited and a Contenders break as well. which will be our next American football break. That'll be the first part of the week. Then we should get our delivery of playbook, and then probably Thursday or Friday, we'll drop out a playoff um, break. But yeah, yeah, Ash. If you've never opened a pack yourself, it's one of those things that can get quite quite addictive, especially if you get big cards if you get beginner's luck. I think if you get beginner's luck and get some really nice stuff early on, you can definitely do that. I think our contenders blasters are about £30, and that's shipped. We don't tend to quote shipping separately, but I think it's about £30 for the Contenders football blaster. It's it's they haven't got any over here, but that's what they are. But if you are interested, we need to, as I say, put a post up in the group to see what if anybody's interested. But yeah, opening your own products really good. If you're chasing stuff like autographs and things like that, um, you've got much better odds probably jumping into a break. Depends on obviously what team you support. Uh, just because obviously, well, contenders, for example, obviously you get 5 autographs per hobby box. Obviously, the hobby boxes are about the £250, £275 mark if you're to buy a box. A hobby box of contenders, obviously, compared to £30 for a blaster, but you're not necessarily guaranteed to get that. So to get an auto in a blaster box, if that makes sense. But I did have a look at the retail actually, and on the cello packs, you can get autos in the cello packs and the blasters as well. It's just obviously you might find that autos maybe are like maybe one in every 4 or 5 blasters or something like that. So it's one of those. That's the chase. It's the chase, unfortunately. So just keep the hobby real. Enjoy it, spend what you can when you can, and collect what you love. That's the best thing to do. So Robert, yes, evening, mate. Oh, nice. So you got another Zappy RPA Inspector as well. That's sweet. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could get a nice QB auto out of one of these 2 boxes. Definitely. Like I say, John's going to break another contenders along with a box of limited later in the week. It'll be slightly cheaper by about £50 cheaper across the whole of the break. So you're looking probably £1 to £2 cheaper per teams than this break was for the limited and contenders that John's going to break later this week. So keep your eyes open for that. But yeah, obviously in this we're looking for things like cracked ice. What are they? Lottery tickets. You've got the Super Bowl tickets. You've got obviously the ticket stub autos, all sorts of stuff like that. It's yeah, a really interesting set. So I'm really hoping out of these 2 boxes that we do actually get something worthwhile to sort of shout about. So I'm going to get into the break now, guys. I'm just going to check everybody's comments. So yeah, so we've got Kev Holcomb in here. Good evening, Kev, and thanks, Robert. Yeah, we don't deliberately try to be like outprice anybody else with any of our break prices and things like that. The way that we operate is we look at what stuff is selling for, uh, realistically on the market. So we are only a small business as well. Things may change next year because I can see us getting just as much product, and obviously if the expense is more, we're going to have to accommodate for obviously VAT and things like that next year, probably, with the way that the business has grown. So that will probably have a slight impact on some of our pricing, but we'll still obviously always try and rival. Have a look at what stuff's going for on eBay, and just try and keep it real, like, do you know what I mean? So that's, as I say, that's all we're bothered about. Me and John, that's all we've ever wanted to do with any business that we've ran with cards, is just obviously keep it affordable and be realistic with the prices with what stuff's actually selling for, rather than what what not saying that what people, people ripping people off and all that. It's just one of those things. We're fortunate that we do have that. We've, as I say, built up a relationship over probably 15 years with a distributor, and we're able to get stuff allocated to us now. And yeah, and we just try and pass that on to the collectors. So I appreciate that comment, Robert. That is really, really kind. Picket Redemptions. Interesting. That's a shame that because his auto's live in the majority of other products, isn't it? So it's unusual for Pickett's to be a redemption. It's probably like maybe some of the they didn't get some of the certain cards like maybe printed and stuff, because it's like those funny like acetate mosaic things in here as well, isn't there? Right then, guys. So let's get this going. Oh, I need to do the team run through, don't I? Need to do the team run through. Waffling on here. So team run through. We've got Arizona Cardinals with Craig Muttit. We've got the Falcons with John Wheelhouse. We've got the Ravens with Mark Pestle. We've got the Bills with Kevin Austin. We've got the Carolina Panthers with Dan Marsh. We've got the Bears. Why hasn't that updated? There we go. What I hadn't updated it from when I did the list. So the Bears with Dave Kirkwood from our second mini, Edward Selvey with the Bengals, Jamal Workman with his Browns, Malcolm Campbell. You got the Cowboys out of mini the second mini, Broncos with Sam Spriggs, the Detroit Lions with Dave Kirkwood, Packers with Malcolm Campbell, Texans with Grant Coombs, the Colts with Gareth Edmonds. We've got the Jags with Darryl Smith. We've got Scott Halcrow with Kansas City Chiefs. We've got Geraint Griffiths with the Raiders, Dan James with the Chargers, Tom Benfield with the Rams, Martin Payne with the Dolphins, Gareth Edmonds with Vikings, Robert Marion with the Pats, Kev Holcomb with Saints. We've got the Giants with Christopher Barry Bartlett Legg, the Jets with Bill Campbell, Eagles with Chris Newbit. We've got Arif Ricky Udin was the lucky sort of recipient of the Steelers from that second mini, and Grant Coombs ended up getting his 49ers in the 49ers mini. We've got Paul Hamer with the Seahawks. We've got Josh Hedwick with the Bucks. We've got Gareth Edmonds with the Titans from the second mini, and Gareth Edmonds with the Commanders as well. So yeah, some good luck for people in the what's it. Oh, that's a bonus then, mate. As I say, to be fair, there's a lot of like stick for Panini redemptions. They are guaranteed not the best, but yeah, sometimes you do get lucky and you get stuff shipped pretty quick. I know I've got some redemptions that they've had for over a year now, so Lord knows. I don't know if you can see this, but there's all. I'm not going to go through that, but you can see all the variations of everything. Obviously, each pack tends to have like an insert card in there. The majority of the cards in there are base, but there are loads and loads of things that we're looking for. Obviously, one of ones and all sorts. We did obviously get a Nico Collins one of one card last year. The Super Bowl ticket. That was like our highlight of Contenders last year. There you go, empty box anyway, guys. Here we go. Right, here we go. Good luck to everybody. I'll just move the keyboard out of the way, otherwise I'll accidentally whack that. Interesting to see how these cards focus on the camera. Hopefully they do it a little bit better than the all the chrome sort of ones that we've had recently. So first up, we've got James Winston with Saints. We've got Justin Fields. We've got AJ Brown, Derrick Henry, and that's going to be our first auto, I think, guys. So I'll just show the back card, which is the insert, and that is. So I'm going to have to do a draw for that, aren't I? So we've got for the Browns or the Bengals a Contenders. What are these ones called? not even sure what insert that's called anyway. So we'll have to do a draw for that Burrow and Garrett insert at the end. So I'll keep a pile of that. Okay, right. So here we go. Let's turn this around. And our first auto, I think, is rookie for the Giants. And that's not a bad one. That's Kayvon Thibodeau for the New York Giants. I think we just move that Derrick Henry off to the side, but yeah, not numbered. But I forget what was he was quite high pick, wasn't he? Like 5th pick overall or something like that. Well, I think that's not a bad one. We did get his auto, I think, in one of the Leaf products before the season. And I think they weren't too sure at that stage what team he was going to go to. But not a bad start there. But yeah, I'd have to do a random for obviously for Burrow and Garrett at the end. So stay tuned for that. Okay, number 2. Yeah, there's one numbered card per box. Yeah, so there's like one parallel per box. Obviously, there's the 5 autos, and then like I think you get like an insert every pack as well. So plenty to look out for. So Darnell Mooney, Devonta Smith, DeAndre Swift, Travis Kelce, and Joe Burrow. And then our insert this time is an MVP for the Titans. MVP Contenders insert of Derrick Henry. Okay, so Patrick Mahomes, DJ Moore, Austin Eckler, Russell Wilson, Damian Harris, and insert this one. So at least it's another dual one, but at least they're all for the same team. It's a touchdown tandems. Justin Herbert and Mike Williams for the Chargers. Anti-pack, yeah. I can't believe that the it's the draft. Like, is it not next weekend, the weekend after, or something like that? Absolute madness. I know me and John like a little bit of draft kind of break. We've been talking about the logistics of that. Probably do the week following the draft. We'll do either the Wednesday or Thursday, the week of the draft. We'll see. Mike Williams, Javonte Williams, Geno Smith, Shaquille Leonard, JJ Watt. Inserting this one. Okay, so Devin White Power players for the Bucks. Literally, just as you said, there's 3. I just had a on the screen, which obviously is not ideal. So it's a poor sound. So Kevin Austin, freezing and poor sound, and can't hear me. Oh dear. Everything's still working. Now getting a good thing through on my alternative. Things are back. It's still showing for me. All right then, guys. Can you hear me now? I'm not sure whether it's the software, the signal, or whatever. But okay, yeah, I'm better. Okay, cool. Right. All I've done is I've just refreshed the connection. So I'm hoping that that will stay strong. Yeah, I'm not getting any Wi-Fi not warnings up or anything like that. So that's weird. That is really weird. So that literally just like clicked in without any warning. So I do apologise for that. Obviously, guys, we are planning on moving house actually later this year if things all work out. In that, I'm going to make sure that when I set my office up, everything is absolutely bang on. I'm not sure where you guys cut out. From what I could see on my phone, it looked like I just showed the power players, Devin White. That was the last card that I think was shown. The James Cook quite a one going. You guys know I wouldn't do that to you. So as I say, I hate it. I hate it when we have problems like that. But we are going for it. So no, the 101 bounties actually we're one the next break that we do. So that's going to be one of John's breaks, either the basketball contenders or the it'll more than likely be the limited and contenders that John does next. That will be will have hit the £50 cap. So yeah, next break with this break, obviously we're at £45 on the bounty. So next break will be the one. Anyway, Michael Pittman Jr., D Hop, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, T Higgins. Oh right, okay. So we've got an auto. It looks like it's one of the horizontal autos. We have got an insert there of Rookie of the Year candidate, Rookie of the Year insert card of Desmond Ridder for the Falcons. So I'm just going to cover that up, and we'll see what our auto is here. And let's have a look. Oh, and it is for the Pats, and that's at on card auto for Pierre Strong Jr. rookie ticket, horizontal. It's obviously the variation there. So pixelated picture now. Literally everything's all looking good at my end at the moment. So I don't really know what's going on with that. Let me so let's just so we are having major problems tonight, and I have no idea why that is. It seems to happen from time to time. I know our local area in has been having issues with the broadband signal and stuff like that. When you say a reset, what do you mean? Like, obviously, because I literally, like, obviously I'm obviously loath to reset too many times, because I've already changed the connection, and like literally I can't see any issues at my end. Yeah, so people sending me pictures. Sorry, I think John. You just sent me a picture. Like, I've literally got nothing bad showing up at my end. Yeah, I literally don't know what's going on. Like, I'm not having any problems at my end. So I don't know what the problem is. Whether it's, as I say, like my Wi-Fi, because I'm not getting any warnings up now, or whether it's somewhere else. As I say, it's really rare that this actually happens where I have this much of an issue. So I did have some like last year, but it tended to be like when we got like really bad weather. So it's really unusual to be having any problems. Um, yeah, because I don't think it's not a camera or anything like that. It's going to be some kind of a signal issue. Um, okay, we'll just have to play one, guys. If it gets really bad, let me know. I can obviously like refresh the connection or something like that. As I say, I've obviously done that once, and it seemed to improve. But obviously, some people seem to be okay, and then it's not okay. Like, I'm not even on on like my home Wi-Fi network now, so it might be like a software problem. Um, but I've restarted the computer and everything like that since I last used it, so it'd be unusual for it to be that. Anyway, AJ Dillon, Terry McLaurin, Adam Thielen, Christian McCaffrey, and then someone might be our numbered card. Yeah, there's only literally at the moment we've only got like there'll be three devices connected to the Wi-Fi, which is normal. Like in the house, so there'll be my wife's phone, my phone, and then the computer that I'm streaming with at the moment. I can't get a direct connection to the modem, otherwise I would do that as a default. Um, as I say, my wife deliberately doesn't watch anything while I'm doing the breaks, because I've obviously told her not to, and she's doing that. She's marking school work at the moment, so yeah, it's a strange one. Anyway, looks like we've got another one of these touchdown tandems with Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown. It's an interesting one. I expect that to be numbered, but that's a parallel of some sort. Obviously different to the. It's got like almost a. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's numbered, that one. This is our numbered parallel for the Eagles. Hard to see the numbering on this one. 44 of 99, guys. Yeah, 44 of 99. But yeah, I am from a picture point of view. I'm currently saving up to try and get a better, like a better camera setup. I genuinely think the sort of break signals just a little bit of a random issue. Empty pack. Okay, so we've got Josh Allen, Jared Goff, Elijah Moore, Cooper Kupp, then Mark Andrews, and then for insert we've got a legendary Joe Montana for the Chiefs. Yeah, I can only apologise, obviously, for the poor signal. Literally, no idea why that's happening. I sometimes get a warning, but I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting anything. Empty pack. So Justin Herbert, CD Lamb, Ramondre Stevenson, Jonathan Taylor, Marquise Brown, and we've got another one of these round numbers. Sorry, another one. We've got another duel, so I've got to do a draw for this one. So we've got Christian Watson and Wan'Dale Robinson. So that's another draw I'll have to do between the Packers and the Giants for that card when we're all finished and done. Yeah, as I say, it's really rare that we get these stream quality issues. I'm always like worried about it, but as I say, I do every single precaution possible to try and make sure that we get a good signal. Deshaun Watson. So that was a Tyrion Matthew base, the first one. Tyreek Hill, Davis Mills, Mike Evans, and then we have for the Steelers a TJ Watt Supernatural insert. Always a bit of an evergreen, cool insert for contenders. The Supernatural cards. I'm going to get a lot of inserts out of this. Some more top loaders. I am still here, guys. Yeah, we've always done random draws for the cards. I mean, you know, when you look at these, they are like a Packers and a Giants one. I know what they're saying. Like, you could have a policy of saying it's either going to be the left-hand team or the top team, but that's not. Do you know what I mean? That's clearly a 50-50 team card, and then as is that one with the Bengals and the Browns. So I'd rather do a little draw for that. But yeah, it does make things quite a bit longer. So we got Juju Smith-Schuster. So apologies, that's my little boy waking up. Usual for 40 minutes after putting him to sleep. He normally wakes up sometimes. George Kittle, Aaron Jones, Taylor Heineke, Dalvin Cook, and then we've got for the Lions, DeAndre Swift game day ticket insert. So many different inserts in this set, it's bonkers. Yeah, different breakers have different policies on different things, and I'm never, as I say, I'm never too sure what the right answer is with that. But I think if it's left up to random, then it's just fairer all around. Baker Mayfield, Kadarius Toney, Ezekiel Elliott, Mac Jones. There you go. Here's our next auto. Fedarian Mathis for the Commanders on the sticker. And then we've got a MVP Contenders Joe Burrow insert for the Bengals. Okay, so we've had 3 autos so far, guys. Obviously, our Concord auto for this one was Pierre Strong Jr. We've got Christian Kirk, Jalen Hurts, Jerry Jeudy, Zach Wilson. We've got another auto coming up. There you go, Rookie of the Year, Kenny Pickett for the Steelers. We'll take out the Zach Wilson base, and then our next auto, let's see, a rookie again for the Commanders, and that is a Percy Butler. He's a safety for the Commanders by the looks of it. So one more auto still to find, guys. Always find Contenders weird because obviously the auto cards are the rookie cards in essence, but obviously they still have the rookies pop up on the inserts as well. So you're obviously more likely to get a rookie on an insert than you are to get their auto, which I always find funny. Cam Akers, Rashad Bateman, Alvin Kamara, David Montgomery, Tua Tagovailoa, and our insert here is for the Ravens, and he's a Gladiators of Ray Lewis there. So coming up to the last few packs in this box. Hopefully the technical problems have disappeared. Empty pack. So we've got Matt Ryan, Kyler Murray, Cordell Patterson, Darren Waller, Amari Cooper, and then we have a Power Players Jonathan Taylor insert for the Colts. Yeah, 4 packs left, and then we're on to the second box. Empty pack. Okay, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tom Brady, Jamar Chase, Keenan Allen, Cortland Sutton, and then we've got a winning ticket for the Bills of Josh Allen. Okay. So Deebo Samuel, Aaron Rodgers, Najee Harris, Justin Jefferson, Gabriel Davis, and our insert in this one is a legendary John Elway for the Broncos. And 2 packs left of this box, guys. So 2 packs. And should we have 1 auto still to find? We can hope. We can hope. Empty pack. Saquon Barkley. Dak Prescott. Trevor Lawrence. Kyle Pitts. We've got an auto there, so I'll go from the back. And that is who's that? Ricky Williams game day ticket for the Dolphins. Turn that around. There's that Kyle Pitts base. And then our auto for the Eagles is a Britton Covey, a wide receiver for the Eagles, rookie ticket auto. So we've got all of our autos at least. No points. So at least that's 1 less draw that I don't need to do. Okay. That's all lined up. Thanks, pack, guys. DK Metcalf, Matthew Stafford, Lamar Jackson, and a Michael Thomas. And we've got a bonus autograph, guys. Oh, that is nice. Game day ticket of Patrick Mahomes there, and our bonus auto. Oh, sorry, I'll just take away the Michael Thomas. Our bonus auto is for the Titans, and it is a Chigoziem Okwuemu for the Titans. So there you go. So no Brock Purdy sticker in that first box, which is a shame. But we did get a bonus, so we got our on-card auto along with 5 stickers. So mustn't grumble when that happens. Okay. Good luck, guys. Second box. Yeah, I've got to apologise as well for how long it took us to get these boxes, because basically we had allocations drop. There you go, empty box, guys. Like about 2 weeks later than anticipated, and this set fell into the black hole in the middle, so we had to wait longer to find out how many of these we were getting. Fortunately for the people who had pre-ordered these boxes, I was able to get those boxes sent sooner, and then I had to wait for the allocation to drop. Obviously, fortunately, they did help me out a little bit there. But Marcus Mariota, Derek Carr, but we're breaking today anyway, so that's the main thing. Nick Chubb, Jalen Waddle, Brandon Cooks, and our insert here is the touchdown tandems of Cooper Kupp and Matt Stafford. Not a numbered one though this time. That is the like the Herbert. Empty pack. So Terry McLaurin, Adam Thielen, Christian McCaffrey, Justin Herbert, and we've got our first auto there. Insert for this one is a Patrick Mahomes winning ticket, so nice one there, guys. Let's turn this around to Away the Justin Herbert base, and our first auto out of the second box. Oh, is this? This is going to be our. This is going to be our on card, and it's a nice one at least for the Saints. I forget who picked up the Saints. Is it Kev? I'm not even. Can't even remember. But it's a Chris Olave on card auto, not sticker. Nice card there. Lovely card there. And it is obviously the horizontal variation as well. So I'll pop that up there with the Pierre Strong Jr. So nice one there for the Saints. Definitely the one you're looking for. So now we've just got to hope we get a Brock Purdy sticker. Empty pack. Okay, Leonard Fournette, James Robinson, Josh Allen, Jared Goff. We've got another auto in this pack. So Jared Goff there, insert the Jalen Hurt MVP Contenders. So, oh, it's a shiny auto. So hopefully be numbered maybe. Okay. I'll just put that down. So we have got, as I say, a shiny auto in there. Again, just checking the feed. Everything's looking okay. At my end, a little bit pixelated maybe, but it's still there. And the sound's there, I think. I don't know why it's going like this. I really don't. Okay, so we take away the Jared Goff base. And as I say, this is a shiny auto rookie for the Bengals. And it's a Cam Taylor Britt playoff ticket for the Bengals. So I think Edward Selby's getting this one. Numbered 17 of 99. Cam Taylor Britt playoff ticket auto. So that's a nice one. I'm glad that we've got a numbered auto. I always get a bit annoyed that that doesn't come through. As I say, I can only apologise for the technical issues that we've been having. Nothing. I'm not getting any warnings at my end that there's a dip in the Wi-Fi quality anymore. I did at the start, and I'm not now, so I don't know whether it's just happening in the background. Right, Elijah Moore for the Jets. Cooper Kupp for the Rams. Mark Andrews for the Ravens. Tyrann Mathieu base for the Saints. Deshaun Watson. And then our insert is a Aaron Donald Gladiators. And it's really, as I say, I do apologise because we've got a lot of people watching this break as well. So it's nice to actually get a lot of people and interacting in the chat as well. Doesn't always happen. So we've got CD Lamb, Ramondre Stevenson, Jonathan Taylor, Marquise Brown, and what's this? Is this? This is going to be our numbered parallel for the Chiefs. It's a nice one there for as I say, for the Chiefs of Patrick Mahomes the second. Again, this one's going to be numbered out of 99, 42 of 99. 42 of 99. And then we've got a Malik Willis, obviously rookie insert on the Supernatural there for the Titans. I'm not sure who that is. Who's just dropped in asking if they've missed anything. As I say, it's Ricky. How you doing, mate? Sorry. Yeah, you've got the Steelers, haven't you, Ricky? You've picked up the Steelers in the mini. We've had Kenny Pickett's insert card, but we haven't had any autos for your way yet. That's a nice numbered one there for Patrick Mahomes, the second, obviously, or for the Chiefs. One thing to point out, I've noticed with a lot of these game day tickets, is in this area here, there seems to be a bit of scuffing, and that seems to be consistent across all of the cards. So obviously that's worthwhile obviously mentioning to you guys. The quality goes down every time I hit something, so yeah, that's strange. Right, anyway, Tyreek Hill, Davis Mills, Mike Evans, Christian Kirk, Jalen Hurts, and then I got a Tom Brady legendary insert, but this time for the Patriots. Yeah, literally, I'm not with any. Normally, I get like warnings to say that there's a problem with the Wi-Fi and stuff like that, and I'm not getting anything anymore. Everything's all looking as it should be. Empty pack. So Juju Smith-Schuster, George Kittle, Aaron Jones, Taylor Heineke, Dalvin Cook, and then inserting this is an MVP Contenders of Cooper Kupp for the Rams. There is one thing that has changed, actually, thinking about it. We had an adapter come through for the phone to go onto the hub rather than the original. Oh, have we got I think we've got a die cut in this one, guys. Yeah, we've got a die cut. We've got a ticket stub. Hopefully, it's an auto as well. So I might pull that out of the modem, because it might just be that the modem's being overloaded by unnecessary like phone signal. So that's all I can potentially think might be causing an issue. That's the only thing that's changed since last time, anyway. Jerry Jeudy, Zach Wilson, Cam Akers, Rashad Bateman for the Ravens, and as I say, we have a ticket stub auto, so you can see that perforated edge down at the bottom, and then the rounded top. So interesting here, guys. So the back card that's covering that up is a game day ticket. Yeah, it must be. It's this bit here. It looks like it's fairly consistent across the range. Maybe that's just part of the design, but looked like almost like has a look of a scuff. That makes sense. So that's strange. but it was in the same place on the Patrick Mahomes one. See, both cards on that bit above the 15 and above the 28 have both got like a bit of like wear. I think it's part of the card. Anyway, Marshall Falk for the Rams. Let's see what we've got for ticket stub auto. Oh, okay. It's numbered, so that's good news. Oh yeah, this is good. So it's a rookie for the Commanders. Interesting. Numbered out at 91. 19 of 91. It's a John Ridgway. For a second, I thought that was going to be a Sam Howell, and I was going to be pretty chuffed with that. It's quite a cool auto, but 19 of 91 for the Commanders. Yeah, on the rookie ticket there, obviously the ticket stub kind of design, and then Rashad Bateman, and then that's that Marshall Falk. Yeah, so as I say, it's definitely going to be part of the card, isn't it, on those game day tickets? It looks like the card itself is scuffed, but it's not. Yeah, I think that is 3 autos for Washington now. Weirdly, not the Washington autos that you would be top of your list. So that's a frustrating thing. But still, as I say, I think Washington went into the mini, didn't it, as well? So it's Jahan Dotson or Sam Howell that people are going to be looking for, I guess, for Washington. So neither of those have hit. Empty pack. So Baker Mayfield, Kadarius Toney, Ezekiel Elliott, Mac Jones, Matt Ryan, and then it's another Gladiators insert. This time we've got Herschel Walker for the Cowboys. So we've got Alvin Kamara, David Montgomery, Tua Tagovailoa, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tom Brady, and then a Rookie of the Year for the Texans of Dameon Pierce. Empty pack, guys. So we've got Amon-Ra St. Brown, Cordell Patterson, Darren Waller, Amari Cooper. Now we have another auto. And then we've got another one of these that I'll have to do a draw for. We've got Jerry Rice for the 49ers and a Deion Sanders on that sort of dual card. And our auto, take away Amari Cooper, our auto is for the Raiders. And it is Darian Butler this time on the rookie ticket. There's 6 packs left, guys, and I'll do the randoms for those cards. Empty We've got Jamar Chase, Keenan Allen, Cortland Sutton, DK Metcalf, Matthew Stafford, and we've got a power players, I think. Yeah, power players, Myles Garrett for the Browns. I do think it would be really cool. Quality didn't go down for the Raiders. Oh, sorry, is that Scott who's that? Sorry. Sorry, sorry, I'm like a bit. Is that like a joke that about the quality going down for the Raiders or not? Because I do take it really, really seriously. Like that, if somebody's not happy or something, like, or I do hope that's a joke because I'm not. I genuinely, it's not something that's obviously in my control. So it's sort of like, I am like majorly sorry if the quality's has obviously affected things and stuff, but like I can't quite tell if the comments are sort of joking or not, or whether it's just like that. Sorry, like I do take this type of stuff like really seriously, so I do hope that like obviously that's like obviously joking about the quality dipping around the hits and stuff like that, but yeah. Okay. Anyway, Debo Samuel, Aaron Rodgers, Najee Harris, Justin Jefferson, Gabriel Davis, and then a game day ticket with Randy Moss. Yeah, sorry, mate. It's all right. I hate it when these things happen. They don't happen like literally like maybe once in every 20 or 30 breaks we have an issue with like a signal or something like that. So I can take a joke and stuff, but like it's like seriously when it comes down to like people like hits and stuff like that, it's like yeah, I don't joke about stuff like that. So that's all. But yeah, so I can only apologise that like we've had these issues, and I'll run some test streams and mess about with some bits and bobs like downstairs. As I say, I do know that we've had to add, as I say, a phone connection to the modem downstairs. It's just a Virgin Media standard thing, so I will try and remove that, and I'll do a test stream myself at some point because I don't want this to be a repeated problem. Anyway, Lamar Jackson, Michael Thomas, Darnell Mooney, Devonta Smith. Oh, there you go. Sorry, Auto. It's revealed that one straight off the bat. Anyway, for the Steelers, again, it's not one of the Steelers, the top Steelers that we'd be looking for. It's a Jalen Warren rookie ticket. And then we've got an MVP, Christian McCaffrey. MVP. Better. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if there's like, I can't think there's anything in this room. I used to use a Wi-Fi booster as well to help things out, but that used to cause more problems than than anything. As I say, when we do move house, hopefully within the next 6 months, it'll be one of my things to make sure that we try and get the everything hardwired in, so we don't obviously have these problems. Obviously, it doesn't help us today. We don't normally have these problems, but I'm a bit concerned that the phone line addition to the modem might be the problem. Anyway, Kirk Cousins, Stephon Diggs, Daniel Jones, Michael Carter, not one Bills auto, Aaron Donald. Oh, we've got another one of these wonderful round numbers for the duels. These dual sort of team cards. So we've got a Steelers and a Chiefs one that I've got to run now. So this is for George Pickens of the Steelers. And then we've got a Sky Moore of the Chiefs that I'll do a random for in just a little while. Anti-pack. Saquon Barkley. Dak Prescott. Trevor Lawrence. Kyle Pitts. Devontae Adams, and then insert is an Alec Pierce Rookie of the Year for the Colts. Last 2 packs then, guys. I think we've had all our autos now. Unless we get a bonus like we did in the last box, but I think all of our autos are out now. Empty pack. So DeAndre Swift, Travis Kelce, Joe Burrow, Mike Williams, Javonte Williams, and then insert is Ricky Williams. Did we have one of those earlier, Ricky Williams game day ticket? I feel like we did, maybe at the first box. Certainly rings a bell. And then our final pack, guys. Thanks for persisting with us on this. As I say, it is embarrassing to have technical issues throughout the break with causing issues with the picture and stuff like that. I'll watch the playback myself. Probably not tonight, but tomorrow. But I'll try and get to the bottom of the problem so we don't have a reoccurrence. But it might just be a bad line or bad connection or something like that. But who knows? Anyway, Myles Garrett, Trey Lance, Nico Collins, not 1-1 this year. Deontay Johnson. Oh, I've got an auto. Is that a bonus auto again? So we've got Danielle Hunter, power players for the Vikings. And then that's Deontay Johnson base. But here's our final auto for the 49ers. Oh, I thought we were going to have a massive finish then. It's a sticker auto. Oh, Jordan Mason for the 49ers. I saw that helmet and I got excited then. But is that a bonus one? I thought we were all done. So I don't know if we had 6 autos in each box, which would be nice, but I'll have a quick count back. So we've got obviously our 2 on card as expected. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we did. We got 6 autos in each box, so that's nice. Anyway, I'll do a quick recap of all the inserts. They're all over the place, obviously, but I'll do a quick insert, what's it? So, Daniel Hunter, power players, Ricky Williams, game day ticket, Alec Pierce, Rookie of the Year, Randy Moss, game day ticket, power players, Myles Garrett, Rookie of the Year, Damian Pierce, Malik Willis, Supernatural, Gladiators, Aaron Donald, Jalen Hurts, MVP, touchdown tandems for the Rams, touchdown tandems there for Herbert and Williams for the Chargers, TJ Watt, Steelers, Supernatural, Joe Montana for the Chiefs. Gladiators, Anthony Munoz for the Bengals. Desmond Ridder, Rookie of the Year for the Falcons. Power players, Devin White. MVP contenders, Christian McCaffrey for the 49ers. Herschel Walker for the Cowboys. Gladiators, game day ticket, Marshall Faulk for the Rams. Cooper Kupp for the Rams. MVP contenders, legendary insert for Tom Brady. We've got a winning ticket of Patrick Mahomes there for the Chiefs, and we also got the winning ticket there of Josh Allen for the Bills. We got a base Patrick Mahomes game day ticket there. But yeah, I did. We did get a duplicate Ricky Williams. So Ricky Williams game day ticket for the Dolphins. John Elway legendary for the Broncos. Jonathan Taylor power players for the Colts. Ray Lewis for the Ravens. Gladiators. MVP contenders, Joe Burrow game day ticket, DeAndre Swift, and a Derrick Henry MVP contenders. I've got a Rookie of the Year, Kenny Pickett insert, and we also got numbered cards, which was numbered out of 99, a game day ticket, Patrick Mahomes. For the Chiefs, we also got for the Eagles touchdown tandems of Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown, numbered out of 99. Autos. We've got Jordan Mason for the 49ers. We've got Jalen Warren for the Steelers. Darian Butler for the Raiders. Nice ticket stub. Rookie ticket there of John Ridgway, numbered out of 91. Obviously, that's obviously a jersey number. It's numbered 19 of 91 for John Ridgway for the Commanders. Another numbered out of 99 playoff ticket. Auto this time for Cam Taylor-Britt for the Bengals. Chigoziem Okonkwo for rookie ticket for the Titans. A Britton Covey for the Eagles. Percy Butler for the Commandos. A Fedarian Mathis for the Commanders, and a Kayvon Thibodeau. That one's obviously not a bad one for the Giants there. As I say, fifth pick overall. And then our on cards were this lovely for the Saints, Chris Olave. And then for the Pats, it's not the one that Robert was looking for with the Bailey Zappi, but still on card, Pierre Strong Jr. Rookie ticket auto on the variation as well. So I've got these inserts here that I need to do quick randoms for. Just need to grab a pen. Okay, so just going to bring up random. Okay, so we'll just put break 2 on 2. Okay, let's share screens. Okay, so as I say, I'll do 3. Sorry, I think it's 4, isn't it? 4 randoms for these separate cards. So good luck, everybody. So first one is going to be between Steelers and Chiefs. Five on this one. Bost. So top spot is going to the Chiefs. So that is the Sky Moore round numbers 2 going to the Chiefs. Sorry to the Steelers. Okay, next up we've got 49ers and the Cowboys on that one. Yeah, 49ers. Okay, and this one is 8 times. Bust, 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 bust. Here we go. Going to the Cowboys. Okay, so next one is between the Bengals and the Browns. There we go. Alright, so bust, bust, bust. There we go. Good luck. Bengals on the Browns. There we go. And it's going to the Bengals. Okay, so and this final one is between the Packers and the Giants. Oops. How could I forget the dice roll? Here we go, 8 times again. Popular number. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. So going to the Giants. Excellent, guys. So thanks ever so much. Apologies for the technical difficulties. Sucks, man. As I say, Phil, it's really embarrassing when shit like that happens. Hopefully, it won't happen again, and I can get on top of it. And again, yes. So we've got, yeah, cool, awesome, and yeah, thanks to Scott, Kev Holcomb, and Kev Austin for all your comments there at the end. As I say, we'll see you again next time.